Okay, let me get set up. All right. So, last spring started. How's it going, people? Liberal Hill. Let's talk about the 2018 Georgia primaries and results, winners, my thoughts. And if you're in the comment section, let me know who you supported or you don't, or a meaningful discussion. Before we get into all that, let me just make sure everything is all set up. Make sure the sound's all good. All right. Before we get into all that, all right, real quick, go ahead and tweet out some stuff real quick. And what I'm mainly going to be talking about is the governor's race and also the 10th district from where I'm from. So we're going to do that. All right. And we're going to tweet it out. And there we go. All right. So now that that's done, let's get into the governor's race. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it on screen share so you can see everything that I see. And I'm just going to talk about the results and everything like that. So screen share. Let's share the shit. All right. So let's start at the beginning. So Republican and Democratic primary. So shit. So I stuck my teeth. But when I went to vote, I didn't know this. I haven't been to a primary in a while. If you pick Democratic, you only can pick the Democratic people. And you pick Republican, you don't pick Republican. And you pick nonpartisan, you pick basically the people who are going to lose. Like, let's be honest, the Green Party or the independent, it's rare that they win. So basically picking them is just like picking like a throwaway vote. Anyway, so my main thing of voting was, look, I knew Cagle was going to win, but I had a fear that Kemp might take it with his new ads and inciting these fucking gun nut maniacs and everything like that. I was going to vote for Cagle, but since I picked the Democratic, everything like that, be straight up honest with you guys, I picked Evans because Evans seemed like more of the progressive Democrat. Not saying she's like super uber progressive. She seemed like more of the progressive compared to Stacey Abrams, who makes plans with the Republicans, cuts hope, and is pretty much like she's a corporate Democrat. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, and I do not support that in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But from the looks of this, she, it's safe to say it, but probably a lot of black people voted for her, without knowing the facts and everything like that. And she as you can see right here, she completely demolished Stacey Evans. Just like she almost like tripled her votes. Like it was a complete smash. And if you look at this on the other side, Cagle, his stuff with Brian Kemp, who was the clear second, was, I would say it was close. It was a closer race. I mean, you had the other people in here, Hunter Hill, Clay Tippman, Mike Williams. That deportation bus stuff, that cost him like bad. You can see this shit. He's at 4.9%, 17,000 votes. He probably would have had like a 20,000, but that deportation bus shit, oh, no. That was just blatant xenophobia. The Hunter Hill, I don't know who are the 6,000 people that voted for him. The guy who says, I want everybody to have a pistol and constitutional carry, have to have a permit to open carry. That guy's a maniac. And why he has some other stuff like, why don't we give 18-year-olds military rifles when you're in the military? You're 18 to have one. First of all, you get military training. I've said that before. But Brian Kemp, the guy who had a commercial where he's pointing a gun at a teenager or talking about lining up illegals, or people that look illegal in his big truck, he actually got 90,000 votes. Now, I'm gonna go to my district or county, Baldwin County. Let me go down here real quick. All right, Baldwin County. Look, to the 871 people that voted for Cagle, you're what I would call level-headed Republicans. You're level-headed. I mean, you might support some of the Republican stuff, but you don't get outrageous. To the 707 people that actually voted for Brian Kemp, first of all, fuck you. What's wrong with you? Did you not see this man's commercials? This man has serious mental issues. Hunter Hill, he probably would have turned this whole thing into the Wild Wild West. So Casey Cagle winning, okay, yeah, that's the best logical thing I can have for Republicans. Whereas on the Democrat side, Stacey Abrams, damn near 2,000 votes compared to Stacey Evans. And I mean, what can I say about this race? I mean, what really can I say about it? It's cat in the background, but it's even hard to say anything about this race besides, I mean, Stacey Abrams, she got the black vote, maybe a corporate Democrat, and she should win this. I mean, if you look at this right here, she got close to 200,000 votes, and then you had Cagle come out and get 150,000. Now, granted, all these right here will possibly vote for Cagle, so I would say he's probably gonna get close to 200,000. Like if you take like some of the Brian Kemp people, and then you take the Hunter Hill people and the Clay, all that right there, that would pretty much average up to the 2,000. Whereas Stacey Abrams, she's already got the 200,000, so there's really no reason why she shouldn't win this. Although I'm not like over the moon with Stacey Abrams as a candidate, because she's not as progressive as I would like her to be, and something tells me if she wins, she's gonna just fold like a cheap lawn chair to Republicans. Oh, pass some gun laws. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Pass some, take away healthcare. I'm gonna do it. Like she's gonna be just like one of those Democrats that like just folds her head anytime a Republican raises their voice. Like I don't want that kind of Democrat. I really don't. But I'm gonna move down District 10, where I'm from. This is where it gets like kind of interesting. Like the guy I was going for, Richard Winfield, he had a lot of good ideas. The Medicare for all, guaranteed jobs, raising minimum wage to $20 an hour, all things that I would think people in Georgia would be for. But for some reason, people raising the minimum wage and doing things like that, they're against it because I obviously get the inflation stuff, but there are ways around that. He explained that a little bit better than I could. I forgot why it's like debate, but he had a lot of interesting points and everything like that, and how to deal with inflation and the word Medicare for all. He wanted to legalize marijuana around here, internet access for everybody, make it cheaper, faster. A lot of good points. The Montgomery, Chalice Montgomery, he was just like in the middle. Like she had some stuff where she wanted to privatize Medicare, and it's just like, are you Republican? Because it sounds like a Republican shit to say. And then Tabitha Green, like I watched this debate with all three of them, and she was getting completely rigged. Like I don't know how that happened. Like the guy Richard Winfield was just like knocking out of the park, and he gets the less of the votes. Like I honestly don't understand that. But Then you have Jody B. Heist. Before I talk about Jody B. Heist, let me say this. He won this by like a staggering margin. Like he won this close to 30,000 votes compared to like the other people. Bradley Griffin. Let me go into this real quick. Okay. So before I talk, let me see right here. Oh, okay. Yeah, Joe Hunt. He was like, it sounded like the more reasonable person. He wanted background checks for people and you know, everything right here, screening, safety checks, whatever, safety training. Whereas Griffin, he wants to basically, you know, that same old Republican bullshit. This is in the Constitution. Don't put limits on guns. Give everybody a gun, no matter what. And then, you know, not Cagle, but who's the guy? Oh yeah, Jody B. Heist. He's the incumbent or whatever, and he just despicable when it comes to these gun laws. When it comes to these gun laws, he's talking about how everybody should respect the Second Amendment. You know, it's the same Republican argument of bullshit. They want you to believe that like people taking responsibility for their gun safety and, you know, background checks. That's going against the Second Amendment, gun ban and all that right there. When in reality, let's go to it. This man has been paid $4,000 by the NRA and close to $26,000 by gun groups to basically be a walking puppet. Heist on guns. I would never support any mayor that infringes upon it. Look, that's all fine and good, but I like, is that like the NRA saying it because you're getting paid by them? So fuck our safety, fuck everything else. You're getting $4,000. Well, I would say $30,000. $30,000. That's more important than, you know, gun safety, gun training, background checks. That's more important than that. I just sorry, dog had him in a little cage and cat, and they were kind of distracting. But anyway, Jody, it seems like just from looking at these primary results, look, Jody B. Heist, he's probably going to win this unless Tabitha just like gets a surge of Democrats that vote, and I hope that happens because Jody, Mr. NRA puppet man, like he's getting played like a fiddle by the NRA. Say this, we'll give you $30,000, which, you know, whatever. He's going to get that so that people can get shot and not have to worry about, you know, things you need like background checks, mental health evaluation, no bump stops, you know, all the stuff that gun people should have. If you go buy a gun, you should have all these things in place. But he's going to try to do all this stuff, get that away so that NRA can sell more guns and that he can make more money or they can give him more money or whatever. So Jody B. Ball. That's basically him, Jody B. Ball. Yep, pit card. She's chunky. Look, I'm not gonna talk about her physical looks. I'm more concerned about her policies and everything like that. Just Abrams in general. Like, I don't understand how Democrats can be like just corporate Democrats and just they basically just if you're going to get into the politics and just take money, you might as well be a Republican. Like, if you're going to put money over policy and people, you're a Republican. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, you got in politics to be rich and, you know, just take donor money. What kind of politician are you? Let's be serious. And in Georgia, let me see. I still can't believe this. Like, people in my city and like surrounding counties, like, hey, voted for this guy. Like, I don't know what it would take, like, because a lot of these Republican people, they're brainwashed. Let's be honest. You tell them that these people are bought by the NRA, they do anything for the NRA. You tell them that, hey, if you're a legal person, legal, you follow the law. What's so bad about having background checks, mental health evaluations, holding people accountable for locking up their guns, and if their gun gets stolen, they should get hit with a penalty because your gun should be secure. Not having guns on schools unless you're an officer or whatever. Not just having everything like Wild West. What's so wrong about that? But they've been brainwashed so much to just say anything. Hey, maybe you should bring a gun into a preschool. You're infringing upon my Second Amendment right. That's how brainwashed these people have become. And Jody B. Heist has, like I said, basically profited, well, $30,000, made a small profit with this. He's basically been bought. His mind, body, and soul, and everything else has been bought by the NRA for $30,000. And Republicans in my district don't give a fuck. Like, just as long as he, I don't know, allows them to buy a fucking tank, bazooka, whatever, because slack-jawed yokels around my way need access to fucking AR-15s and whatever without any safety training, without any mental background checks, without any like things saying, do not hit this internet shit, cat. I will get back. Stop. You got to play somewhere else. But slack-jawed yokels need all that without any training. I can't even think of a fucking funny reason or reason why. Like, I doubt they could. But they don't care if 200 people will get shot up in one shooting line. And the retarded support just because they piss over. But yeah, you're right. You're right, Mr. Biggs. Like, yeah. And that's just sad, man. Like, you would think $30,000 wouldn't be like enough to like say buy somebody in their mind and everything like that. But that's how much Jody Heist. All it takes, $30,000, you can pretty much buy Jody Heist. That's pretty much what he's saying. And with that, I hate to say it, but Tabitha, she's probably gonna get demolished. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, because in the debate against like the other Democrats, she got pretty much manhandled. And Jody B. Heist, I already know what he's gonna say when they have a debate. Oh, you're against gun rights, and then Tabitha gonna have to backpedal probably, and she's not gonna say something like, "Look, you're bought by the NRA. Shut the fuck up. Here's what I'm gonna do. You can keep your gun, but if you're a law-abiding citizen, what's so wrong about background checks, mental health evaluation, blah, all the stuff you need?" She's not gonna check in with that shit. She's not gonna shut the fuck up. She's not gonna do all that. She's gonna, hopefully she doesn't, but sometimes she's gonna cower in the debate. She's not gonna, do stuff like, hey, maybe we need to fix this, the tax cut, all this stuff. She's not gonna put the facts. Hopefully she does, but that's what he's gonna run on. He's gonna run on, you're gonna try to limit guns, you're black and all that. I hope Tabitha can get it, but I mean, Jody, that $30,000 is gonna be eating away at Jody Heist. He's gonna be super hyped and gun rights and all the Republican talking points, and we need to prioritize everything and make me more money and all that. So real quick before I go, because that's pretty much it. Let's see. Atlanta. Yep, damn. The car kind of killed was pretty much all of it voted. No, I don't even think. Damn. No, I don't even think like Stacey Evans got like a victory anywhere. Not even like in like the North Georgia. Like, wow. Wow, that's the closest she came. Like in Stephens County, like only 16 people voted. That's fucking sad, bro. Uh, nope. Like, I, and most of these are like the rural Caucasian counties. So I guess that's a tip of the cap to Stacey Abrams. I mean, you got, I mean, obviously gonna get the stuff right here with the majority of a lot of black people and everything like that, who kind of just voted for her because she's just black and everything like that. And I was gonna be on that bandwagon too until like I did some internet research and saw the stuff she did, and I was like, oh no 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 no. Like let's like, I'm just amazed that people vote. Like, ever seen that video? And you look at yourself. You look at the commercial, and he's pointing the gun at the kid, and then he's like, I'm gonna round up people with my big truck. I'm a, I'm a politically incorrect conservative. People actually said themselves, that's the guy I want to vote for. That that guy who's pointing guns at people and saying, I got guns, and nobody's gonna take them away. Nobody said like, wow, that guy's mentally retarded or has mental issues. Wow. In Hancock County, only 38 people voted. That's wow. Okay. Hancock County is like a small thing in my, but on the Democratic side, like 400, like close to 700 people voted. Wow. Let me just go back to this again. In Sandersville, Washington County, almost 300 people voted for Brian Kemp. I'm just amazed. These people actually voted for this man. Like, that's just why Stacey Abrams great mashed on Stacey Evans in Sandersville. Wowzers. Boy, I think I could pretty much end it here, man. Like, it's really sad. Progressives can win as long as they stick to the facts. Exactly, bro. Mr. Biggs, you're hitting it on the head. Like, I don't know why Democrats are scared to be progressive and just call out Republicans on that bullshit. Like I said, Tabitha, she got completely demolished under debate. But if she comes with the facts, says that stuff like the gun debate, the insurance, what's some other stuff? Wages and all that. Damn, this dude Winfield, man. I don't know how motherfuckers voted. Like, he wanted job programs, $20 hourly minimum wage, 9 months of family leave after childbirth, free child elder care. Wow. I'm trying to look at some other stuff real quick. Okay. I had, let me see, Stacey Abrams. No, not Stacey, but Tabitha. Tabitha, okay. Let me just read some of her stuff. See, is a registered nurse in Washington County. She said she wants to represent the common. Qualified last month. Has a nurse for 20 years and owns a green team. Okay, that's all good. Worse, okay. Every American deserves health care and stands. There. Yeah. She also holds I hold an element our education system start from pre-K. Everyone deserves a chance to higher education. I believe that by having educated public. Okay. It could eliminate some of the problems like poverty and gun violence. Proposed legislation in Congress, it said that the legislation currently in Congress is not the typical education reform. She cited, okay, terminating the Department of Education would be attractive. The Department of Education provides federal funding, blah, 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 blah. And enter the political sphere solely because she wants to enrich the lives of race and education. She hosts both political parties. Okay. Okay, question for the king. What made you decide to run? In order for our state or community or world to move forward, we need to shake up things, shake up the status quo, so no more positive usual. Also believe that my lifestyle represents people. If you could say anything to me, what would it be? Vote for Tabitha. I'm at risk. Oh. It's not looking good, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, dog. I'm praying for you, Tabitha, but you're going in here with a straight, savage, NRA funded man. This man is coming out motherfucking swinging, and he's gonna hit all these things that these fucking why is I looking? He's with the Trump shit. For the USO. Okay, hold on. Let me go back here real quick. Motherfucker got pictures of the military, flag request, help. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and make a statement real quick. I'll just go to Second Amendment. First and foremost, the Second Amendment is the right to bear arms. The problem of the NRA, which you're paid by the NRA, which you're a member, an avid hunter, and an owner of a weapons carry license. His is committed to being a staunch defender of these, whatever. Despite the fact that the Second Amendment is an inherent right, there are many implements within the federal that jeopardize these rights. For example, Heiss introduced the fairness and firearms test to address the I can't pronounce that shit. Lack of uniformity and testing procedure of firearms by the HR due to the lack of any clear defined testing by the gun manufacturers are being punished unfair. Oh, the poor gun manufacturers, they're being prosecuted. Oh my God. So, okay. The testing of firearms by you say fairness in testing that. I just gotta see what the hell is that? Please let me see that shit. Fairness and firearm testing. He introduced this, okay, to require to make video recordings of the learning test for other purposes. Video recording required the viewer should make a video recording of the entire process of the learning test for the purpose of determining okay to owners an item which okay an item with which the Bureau has determined is a firearm or a type of firearm. The Bureau shall there to make a defendant involved an item. One person of request who claims ownership in the interest item will know with respect to which a recording is made under paragraph. The Bureau shall make available to person without charge a video disc. Okay, so they want video evidence of how the ATF tests the guns, basically. I'm saying right or whatever. He will force the air to make video recordings of their testing procedures for firearms and ammunition. To make this video available to American manufacturers, they had to submit a firearm for testing. Why would he want that? Why would he want the ATF to send videos of how they test guns to the gun manufacturer? I'm kind of stumped on that one. What diabolical need would they need for that? So, okay. And the 104th Congress highest introduced the military recruiters' right to carry in the wake of the tragedy that occurred at two military centers in Tennessee. The result of, okay, his bill permitted members of the armed forces to assign to duty at recruitment offices to carry a firearm while at their post, particularly since most of the recruitment offices are located in unsecured commercial buildings. Those brave servicemen and women should not have to worry about their safety. Okay. To carry a firearm at the post. What? Okay, so because people got killed at a naval base or just a base in general or whatever, servicemen can carry firearms while they're at a recruitment center. I don't know how to feel about that because it seems a little unnecessary. Like it's just like, oh, they had a shooting somewhere in a base, so just have a gun on you at all times. Hayes has also co-sponsored many pro-Second Amendment bills into his colleagues. He supported legislation that allows individuals with concealed carry permits from their home state to exercise those rights. And oh my God. So if you get a concealed permit carry from Georgia, you can pretty much take that shit anywhere. Wow. Oh, legislation push back against. Obviously, he's against Obama's, like anything Obama, they hate it. Legislation to prohibit the federal government from requiring race or ethnicity to be disclosed in order to purchase firearms. Legislation that prohibits the federal. Wait a minute. That okay. First of all, no. Like, why wouldn't you want like a background check that included, hey, this person's black, Asian, white, whatever, and they're purchasing this gun? That sounds very dangerous. Let's ensure that the federal government does not make suppressors more home. They just won't stop until everybody gets shot. Legislation would evaluate any and defund any infringements on law-abiding American Second Right. Legislation that would evaluate and invalidate and defund any. So, oh my God, what is this man is working overtime for the NRA like that? It would evaluate, invalidate, and defund any infringements. So, background checks and all that, like he wants that shit gone. Oh, what the fuck? I just go to something else. Tax reform is one of the present issues, but every year grow larger, more complicated. Let's start to go economy. Basically, the Trump shit as the highest corporate shit, or the Fair Tax Act. Let me see. He believes that the Fair Tax will simplify the tax code. I mean, I think that's that Trump shit. Impose a non-state tax on the consumption of taxable properties in lieu of income and employment. The rate of taxes will be 23% in 2019 with adjustments in subsequent years. Under the bill, family members who are lawful U.S. citizens receive a monthly sales tax rebate. Okay, based upon criteria related to family size and poverty guidelines. The state having responsibility for administering and collecting tax revenues are allocated among general revenue, the old age and survivors, the disability insurance trust fund, the hospital, no funding is authorized for. Finally, the bill determines the national sales tax if the 16th Amendment to the Constitution authorizing the income tax is not repealed within 7 years after. You know what? That sounds good. U.S. You know what? I'm gonna give him credit. The Fair Tax Act of 2017. That I'll give him credit for that one. That's you get a U.S. citizen receive a monthly sales tax rebate. That sounds fucking awesome. I don't know how that would be taken in like monthly, but I'm for that. So I'm trying to, okay, I'm with him on this one. He believes the fair tax would simplify the tax code by eliminating. Oh no. By eliminating the income tax, employment tax, and estate tax, and the need for. Okay, you peel back some layers of the onion. He wants to get rid of income tax season, employment tax, and estate tax. So, okay, if you don't know what estate tax is basically if you're rich as fuck and you pass on your estate, your riches to your family when you die, they get taxed, a little bit something. He's been paid by somebody, I don't know who, but somebody, to where he wants to get rid of that tax. And also, he wants to no longer deal with the IRS by creating a simple consumption tax in its place until we achieve the imitation of. Look, it's always something like it's a good idea in there somewhat, but no, bro, nobody's falling for that shit. Well, obviously, a lot of people are. Unfortunately, since the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare became law, look, it's just a stupid talking point by Republicans. Nobody has health insurance. Like I had a guy who was a friend of mine. He actually complained about having to pay Obamacare, which in my state is pretty much they either take something out of your income tax or you pay maybe $100, and for me. It might be a little bit more for whatever, but $100 unlimited access to medicine, lower medicine. I don't understand like Republicans being brainwashed to believe this or whatever, and either they hate healthcare or they just don't have no empathy for anybody. Repealing the place, Obamacare obviously was addressed. And it's pretty much already happened. Like Trump, he's killed Obamacare by saying people don't have to pay the what do you call it, the premium or whatever. We need to increase the competition to lower costs for healthcare and enable smaller in the pool. We need to reform medical malpractice laws. I agree with that a little bit. We need to reform the tax code and all that. Look, this guy is just. I'm gonna end it right here. Look, Jody Hyde. He had a couple good ideas, but let's be honest. This guy is bought and paid by Republicans. By donors. I'm gonna be 100% with you, Chief. These guys bought and paid, and tell her she's gonna have a tough time unless she just goes straight for the nuts. She's gonna have to. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna catch you guys later, and thanks you guys for coming through. And yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.